Hello friends, welcome to Techmaima YouTube channel. In this video we will see about modules in Python. Okay, let's get into the video. So normally when it comes to modules, most of us will be confused. So what is module, what is package, what is library? So module means is a file with the extension of .py is called as module. Okay, because whatever the Python codes we write, we will save in the format of .py, the extension will be. So this is called as module, and inside a module you might have hundreds of functions. Okay, and package is collection of module is called as a package. So collection of 10 module, 100 module or 2 module or more than one module is called as package. And library is a term that we refer whether to a module or package while importing. So this is the difference. Okay, so let's start with math, M-A-T-H. So even before we are starting with math, I wanted to explain about import, how to import. Okay, so import is the word that we use whenever we are importing any library. So import, here there are three different categories. First one is full import. So when I'm importing the math module, this is a full import method. Okay, so it will be like complete functions which comes under math, everything will be imported. Whenever I want, I can use the module name and I can call the function. Here for example, math.square root sqrt of 5. So this is the response, and when you do dir means directory of math, it will show all the available functions inside this particular module. Okay, so this is full import. There is one more thing called as specific import. I can import only a specific function from a module. So which means from math import sqrt, which means I'm importing only square root. In this case, I no need to use the module name here to get an output. So square root of 4 is 2. You're understanding here module name is required because we are importing everything, but here module name is not required because we are importing one particular function. And third one is you can use asterisk. So in the end of the import function you can use asterisk, so which is exactly similar to the full import only, but what is the difference here means you will get the output, but if you have 1000 lines of code, a code reviewer who is going to review your code, he might get confused. It's hard to debug since you are not using the module name. It's pretty hard while they are debugging. Okay, that is the only drawback here. And you can use alias as well. So from math import square root as st, you can give any name that you want. So square root as st, math as mt, so you can use any alias. So this is also another example. I'm importing from math import sqrt as st. So st of 5 is, this is the response. Okay, so this is how you can follow three different categories: full import, specific import, and you can use asterisk. And then built-in modules is the next topic. So built-in modules means you cannot change this module. It is by default it is created. You can call and use whenever it is required. So first one is sys. So usually when you try to run the Python code through the command prompt, there you have to use sys. Okay, it provides access to some variable which is used and or maintained by interpreter. Sys will give you the access to some variables which is maintained or managed by interpreter. Okay, so this is the 3 lines of code. If you are running the Python programming in command prompt, this is what you have to use. First you have to import sys, and I wanted to get a file name and age. Okay, so sys.arg, this is the statement you have to use to pass the parameters. Okay, if you know how to run in command prompt, then please do try this. I just give you an example. So here I am giving you an example. See, I want to get the mark. Okay, so eval input, enter your mark. If mark is less than or equal to 50, print can't take admission. So this example is for exit statement which is used in sys. Import, I told you this one is about exit. So exit means it will terminate the execution. It won't go further. If the student is not, he cannot able to take admission, means it will terminate the execution. It won't go to the next line actually. Okay, so break will terminate the loop means some people might get confused. See, what is the difference between exit statement and break? So break will not terminate the complete execution of program. Exit statement will terminate. Break will terminate only the loop, the particular loop which you are using. Okay, that is the difference. So if I run this is the output, and here this error and all I'm getting. Why? Because if you run the same code in PyCharm, you won't get this in Jupyter. This is the issue. Okay, so next one is flags. You can check sys.flags. If you put it, you will get the output, and prefix you will get, I mean the file which I'm using, so what is the prefix of that, and version of your Python. So you by default you might have installed Python in your machine, so if you want to check the version you can use this. Here you can see major 3, minor 8, micro 5, so which means 3.8.5 is my version when I installed. And you can check modules. I have made this as a comment because it is too large, and some passwords also might be there. That is the reason I made this as a comment. If you want you can check yours. And sys.path, I can check the path which I'm accessing. Okay, so sys.path, if you give, it will show all the paths. And the next module is OS module. Okay, so this is also very important, and this is especially related to the operating system. Okay, so you want to get the current working directory name, or you want to create a new directory, you want to delete a directory. In the situations you can use the OS module. So import os.get cwd means current working directory is the expansion cwd. Okay, so it will give you, this is the current working directory of mine, so it is giving me the response. And os.mkdir new dir, I'm giving the file folder name as new dir. If you run this, a new folder will be created. Let me run this. See, if you check here, new dir, right, you can find it. So I'm going to remove this. For that, rmdir, when you use this, it will be removed. Okay, wait, let me run this. See, this got deleted from here, so I run this code for second time. That is the reason it is giving me output. The system cannot find the specified directory, which is new dir. Okay, but if you want to get the OS name, which is called NT, it's common in most of the systems, please do check this as well. And then os.get login, it will give you your username, and then os.path. So if you check where it is deployed, see, anaconda, and NT is OS name, so it is ntpath.py. This is the file. And here just concentrate little more. This is about joining two different file path. Okay, so to join two different file path, you have to use this statement. So refer to this line, os.path.join of two files. See, here is a comma, you can see this is one file path, and I'm giving it randomly because it won't throw any error whether the file exists or not, the file path exists or not, it won't care. So it will join both the files, it will give you a new file link. Okay, so ABS path is the next one, which is absolute path. The expansion is absolute path. So purpose of absolute path means you are working in a particular directory. Okay, and then you're going to combine your working directory with a different directory. In this situation you can use ABS path, absolute path. So os.path.abs path, I'm giving the file name as hello.py. Okay, if I give this, see, hello.py got added here. Whether the file exists or not, it won't care. It will be just added just like that. Okay, it will be added just like that. And you can check whether the file path exists or not, because hello.py is not there. I just give it randomly, so I'm giving the same path here with hello.py. So if I run this code, it will return false because this file doesn't exist in my system, hello.py. And I'm giving a different path. See, if you refer this, there is a folder named sets.ipynb, right? So I'm giving, see, ipynb, sets.ipynb, it is returning as true. Okay, because the this file exists. So I have a path. I want to split file name separately and the directory name separately. So you can give os.path.split. If you give this, see, file name is coming separately, directory name is coming separately. If you want, you can take that into two different variables also. If you're in directory name, it will give you only the directory name and file name is separate. Okay, so if you wanted to check what and all the directories you have, this is the path, os.list dir. This is all I have, module 3 list and module 3 extended. So this is all I have in my system. See, module 3 extended. So it will give you all the directories which I have except the file. Next module is math. So as I've shown, if you are good with maths, this is so easy for you to understand. So I will give you an overview about math module. Same concept, import math you have to give. So if you use CEIL and you have to pass two parameters. So See, it will give you a round figure. If it is 10.1 or 10.1.1, whatever it may be, you will get the round figure. So this is getting a round figure as 11. And copy sign, when you are passing two parameters, the second value what is given here, it will copy here and it will give you the output. So 10 comma minus 1, it will written as minus 10, the float value. Okay. And same fabs means it will return the absolute value. So minus or plus, whatever you use, you will get the response in plus only. And exponential, this all you know. So which means it will square the value by e value. If you check the e value, this is what, 2.71. So whatever the value you are passing here, it will square. And pi value 3.14. Right. So here expm1 is what will happen. E value I have shown here, right? Math.e. So it will raise the power by e, and the total value will come from that. It will do minus 1. So this is the, actually it will come 7.3 or something. So minus 1 will be 6.3. Okay. And then you can calculate logarithm also. For that you have to use math.log. So this is about, I want to check the documentation about logarithm what is written. So that is the reason I gave math.log doc _. So it's giving you the response. See, you can check cos, a cos, degrees and radians. So that's all about math modules. If you get a free time, please do practice this. The next one is random module. So this helps us in terms of generating a random value. So I believe you are aware of range function, right? When you give range 1, 10, it will print the value from 1 to 10. But when you use rand range, it will give you a value in between 1 to 10 randomly. A rand range of 10. See, same line I ran 4 times. One time it is 2, one time it is 7, 5, 9. It is giving a random value. So random.rand int. Okay. So this is actually not in use, because it will take the last value as well. That is the reason this is not in use, and it will give you a uniform value. You can run random.uniform. So you have to give the start index, stop index, and you can get a random element from a sequence, whether it may be list, tuple, set, string, whatever it may be. You can use random.choice and you will get a random value. To get it from string, you have to use random.choice, same thing. So string directly you cannot mention because everything is mentioned in the ASCII letters, right? So string.ASCII letters, so it will give you a random string called p. Okay. So next one is date and time module. This is so important. Just concentrate a little more. So for that you have to import a module named as import date time. If you do DAR of date time, it will tell you what and all is available inside date time. So look at this line of code, print datetime.datetime.now, which means first datetime is about module. This is the module name. Second datetime is the class name. Third one is now is a method name. Now is a method under the datetime class. So if you run this, it will show the current time and everything. Okay. So instead of using now, you can use today as well. If you use today, it will give you the current time and date, including the seconds. Okay. So user defined dates, because this is the date I'm getting what is running currently. If you want to give any specific date, then you have to instantiate, which means object equal to, so you are giving the values here. Datetime of your date. So if you call the object, see 21 12 15, this is the date you have given, user defined date. If you print, it will give you the exact. I have not given time, so it is 0000. See, directory of object, whatever is possible with my date time, it will display here. If you want, you can check year and month. So if you want to find out difference between two different date, so keep a variable named current, which means I want to check the current time, and my date, so random date which you are going to give, and date difference means current minus my date. So if you run this, you can check days, seconds, microseconds, everything it will show. So date formatting, in the sense you can convert a date into a string. There is a simple concept. For that you have to use strf time for converting a date into string. To convert it back to the original format, you have to use strp of string, strp f string. Okay, so look at this, why it is given %a, %b and %y. There is a table actually. See, refer to this table. Percentage A means weekdays name abbreviated. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday will be in a shortcut. And caps A means weekday, full name, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and such a way for month, year, hour, everything it will be there. So what I have mentioned here is percentage A means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it will be in a small, abbreviated. And caps B means full name of a month, and the Y means it won't display the century, it will give you the year value, that's all. So see, I'm changing this into string. So Saturday, November 2021 is the output. And the last topic is JSON, import JSON. What does JSON means? Whatever the data you give as an input, it will be taken in the format of JSON format only. Okay, so I'm taking a dictionary here, name Sam, age 23. So my JSON equal to JSON.dumps of data dumps, which will help you to convert whatever the dictionary or list you are giving, it will convert into JSON format. There is no huge difference. So see, it's giving a quotation outside the dictionaries. Now it's a JSON, which is my JSON as a variable name I gave. To convert it back to the original format, you have to use loads. So original format equal to JSON.loads of my JSON. So it will give you the original format of a dictionary. So if you check the type, this is the original format, which is dictionary. Okay, so that's all about import. Various modules. We have seen JSON and date and time module, sys module, OS module, right, random module. So if you have any doubts, please mention in the comment section. We'll reply back to you, and stay connected. We'll see about regular expressions in the next video, and please don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you. Bye bye.